In this video, we're going to be looking at percentage profit and loss. Okay, so before we look at some examples, we need to know some key terms. So your cost price, this is the original. Then the selling price is the price an item is sold for. Then your percentage profit markup is your profit over the cost price times 100. Then the percentage profit margin is the profit over the selling price times 100. Now it's important to remember that the markup is always the profit over the cost price and the margin is always the profit over the selling price. Okay, let's have a look at some examples. So Harry buys a house for 250,000. After renovating the house, he sells it for 400,000. And what is his percentage profit markup? So first of all, let's find his profit. So he sells it for 400,000 and the cost price was 250,000. So let's subtract those. And that's a profit then of 150,000. So now let's put 150,000 over our original cost price, which is 250,000. Multiply them by 100, and that is equal to 60%. The next question then, what was his percentage profit margin? So the margin then is the profit over the selling price times 100. So we already had the profit, so the profit is 150,000 over the selling price now, which was 400,000. And then multiply by 100, and that is equal to 37.5%. Okay, another one here. So John buys a car for 4,500 and then he sells it at a later date for 2,200, and we need to find what his percentage loss is. So let's figure out first what his loss was. So we'll do 4,500 minus 2,200, and that is equal to 2,300, and this is his loss. So his percentage loss then will have the loss, which is 2,300, over the cost price, which is 4,500. Let's multiply this by 100 now, and that is equal to 51.1% of a loss. His percentage loss margin now, so this is going to be his loss over what he sold it for. So we already know his loss is 2,300 over what he sold it for now, which was 2,200, and multiply by 100. And this is equal to 104.545, and it's corrected 2 decimal places, so this would be 104.55%, because we're going to round up. Okay, another one here, okay, and this one's a bit confusing. So we're told Kate sells an item and makes a €36 profit with a percentage markup of 12%. First of all, we need to work out the cost price. So for this, we're going to be looking at this rule here, because we're told that she makes a percentage markup of 12%, so we can use that. Okay, so we have our profit is €36 over the cost price, which we don't know what the cost price is. So seeing as we don't know what it is, I'm going to call the cost price X. So we have 36 over X multiplied by 100 is equal then to 12%. Okay, and so I have an equation now, and we're going to solve now for X. So 36 over X multiplied by 100. So remember, any whole number can be written over 1. And multiplying these fractions, I'll end up with 3,600 all over X is equal to 12. I can bring the X across then. So I have 3,600 equal to 12X. And then to solve for x, I'll have 3,600 over 12 equal to x. And that is 300. So x is equal to 300. And x is our cost price. So our cost price, I'm going to put CP, equals 300 euro. Okay, now for the selling price. So the selling price will just be the cost price plus the profit. So I'm going to do just the cost price plus the profit. And that will be 300 plus the profit of 36. So that will be 336 euro. Now for our percentage margin, that is the profit over the selling price times 100. And our profit is 36 euro over the selling price of 336 euro times 100 now. And that equals 10.7%. Okay, so any questions, please leave in the comments. Thank you.